Okay, in this video, we're going to teach you how to play What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. And this is on piano. The original is on piano, so it's pretty straightforward. We don't have to do anything fancy. Most of the song is just the three basic chords I'm going to show you right now. The first one's just a regular C, nothing special, and with the E on top. And this C right here is middle C, just so you know where you should be on your piano. Okay, so the first chord's a C. Second chord is an E minor. That's where we're going to play. It is right there. So the top note stayed the same. The other one's moved. And the third chord is the F major 7. Now, there are other chords that happen later on in the song. And also later on in the song, she gets kind of soft and she does it up here. That's the only difference, is just it's suddenly up here to make it sound softer and gentler. Just took it up an octave. So hopefully you know what that means. Just go up 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything just happens up here instead of down here. So that's what happens. There's also a little melodic part that happens on the piano once or twice. And it's similar to the song, or the melody that the singer sings. So it starts on a B, then a C, then down to an E, up to a G. Play that along with me if you want. So that does happen later on in the song after you've been holding a chord. Something like that. Now, before I play the recording, there is a couple of other chords that we do need to know. And so I can't remember where they occur in the song, whether it's part of the chorus or whatever, but we do need a D minor 7, and we also need a G7. So just write those down. We'll see where they fit when we actually get into the song, because there's choruses and verses that we've got to do that in. And I listened to this a bunch, but I forgot where they actually occur. So we will come to it, and I'll tell you where to write those D minor 7 and G7. So we're still in the intro. Let's just worry about, just hold these. Don't worry about pulsing with the beat at all. Just going to hold it for 4 counts. I'm not doing any of this yet. Oh yes, I knew that. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Every once in a while, and I'll have to listen to the form of the song and figure out where. Most of the time it's just this, this, and this. But every once in a while they went to this. I think it was just an A. I think it was just a regular A minor instead of the C, because then the other 2 chords are the same as before. So yeah, most of the time it's C, E minor, F major 7, but every once in a while they went A minor, E minor, F major 7. Okay, so you got to learn one more chord. I forgot about that one. Glad I was listening closely to the recording. Okay, let's just keep going from there. I'll back it up just a hair so we can hear how that fits in with the A minor. What was I made for? Taking a drive, I was an ideal, looked so alive. Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for. Sorry, I didn't go to A. I stayed on the C that time. My bad. There, that time it did. Now the D minor 7. I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I know. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some of the rhythmic things that we can do to make this sound a little bit more authentic to the arrangement. I have to play it without the pedal first, just so you can see what I'm actually doing. Because if I hold the pedal down, the notes don't restrike; they just stay the same. So I'll do it without the pedal first, so you can see how it goes. What we're going to do is not going to worry about the left hand's not going to bounce to the rhythm, but the right hand is, and so we play the top two notes, and then we go and play the G. So it's the high, then the low. So high, low, high, low. So try that a few times. So just play the E and the C at the same time, and the G by itself. And you lift the opposite. So when the G is played, I lift the C and the G, C and the E. When the C and the E are played, I don't play the G. Just try that a little bit. Okay, now try adding the pedal. Just don't change chords yet. Just try this. See how that sounds? The pedal makes it sustain, but I hit the notes again, it just restrikes them. So that's what's happening most of the time with this song, is the pedal's down and we're going high, low, high, low, high, low. The same thing applies with the E minor. Here's without the pedal. Here's with the pedal. Same thing with the F major 7. I'll have to go back and listen to the recording. It might not rock back and forth on the F major 7. That sounds wrong to me. We'll hear it when we play the recording. Let's do it again. Let's pull it back just a bit. We'll back up a little bit into the song.
But I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't bounce on the F. It just kind of parks and holds on that note right there. And I missed the... It happened just before.
when did it end? All the enjoyment, I'm sad again. Don't tell my boyfriend, it's not what he's made for. What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I might. Think I forgot how to be
I went up the octave. Everything's happening up here.
but something I can't be, something I wait for, something I'm made for.
The D minor 7, just an octave higher. And then the song ends on this chord, which is really bizarre. This hardly ever happens where the last chord, I mean, technically in the key of C, which is what we're in, the key of C would be the 1 chord, but we just ended the song on the 5 chord and the 7. The G7 chord, we end that on a 5-7. That is very, very rare that actually happens. Most songs end in the happy place, go back to the 1 chord, whether it's a major chord or a minor chord. Doesn't matter. Usually ends on the 1. This one, for some reason, she chose to end it on that. And sometimes there's an artistic reason why a song will end the way that it does. I guess it's trying to make us feel unresolved, and maybe the lyrics suggest that. I didn't read the lyrics of the song that closely, so there must be something in the lyrics that made her feel like, let's end, because my mind is going, we need to end here, back on the C, but we didn't. We stopped there. Okay, I hope that's been enough information on these chords. So take your sheet, write out the chords that you need in the verses, the chords you need in the choruses, and I think the chorus is where we needed that's where we needed that progression. The D minor 7 and the G7 was in the choruses somewhere. And then take the lyric sheet and then write the chords above the way that you hear them. If you're not sure, just let me know, and I can actually take a look at your sheet and tell you where I think the errors were made, if any, and then just work on your high low, little right rocking back and forth. The upper notes sounded first and the lower note sounded on the offbeat. That's how that works. There are some patterns where it goes the opposite, but in this one it's the high first, low second. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video.